Will Bitcoin be breaking the 45K resistance this week, or is it going back down to 30K? Well, we're going to find out in this video. If you're new to this channel, welcome. I am so happy and excited to have you here. My name is Sarah, and on this channel I teach how to trade and invest in cryptocurrency. I also talk about personal development and so much more. If that sounds like something that you'll be interested in seeing more of, then make sure to smash that subscribe button, turn on your notification bell to stay updated for the next video. All right, so we are going to start out by analyzing the weekly time frame just to get a recap of what's happening. So on the weekly time frame here, we have a potential head and shoulder pattern that has been forming here. We have the first shoulder here, and then we have the head right here, and then the right shoulder has not yet been formed. It is currently on the process of getting formed. As you can see here, in order for the right shoulder to be formed, the price needs to, it needs to go up to like 53K, and highest it can go to, it will be like around 60K, 61K. And from there, I expect the price to start breaking down. As you may or may not know, a head and shoulder pattern is actually a bearish reversal pattern. Since we are seeing this on the weekly time frame, it is not a good sign for Bitcoin. It's really bad. It's bad news for Bitcoin. And from this pattern, if it plays out really well, we can see the price of Bitcoin drop all the way to 20K. This is where the next big support is for Bitcoin here on the weekly time frame. So currently we have the neckline right here. Okay, so once Bitcoin has formed the right shoulder, I expect the price to come back down and then break this neckline. Once it breaks this neckline, which is around 30K, the price is going to drop all the way down to 20K. So initially we were in an uptrend here, as you can see from this trend line that I drew. Okay, now as the price is in an uptrend, we want to see the price respect this trend line. Okay, as the price is moving up, we want to see the price respect this trend line. However, if the trend line gets broken, then this is the beginning of a reversal. Okay, this is like the first sign that this current uptrend is coming to an end, and this is exactly what happened here. As you can see, Bitcoin ended up here breaking this trend line on the weekly time frame. And once it does that, okay, once a trend line has been broken, what you expect is that the price is going to drop down further. Okay, in this case, it didn't really drop further. Instead, it just went down a little bit to like 32K. That was the lowest it went to, and then from there it retraced back up. Now, once a price has broken a trend line, that trend line is now going to become a resistance. So that means that anytime the price tries to go back up, this now will become a resistance for it, and that means that the price will get rejected whenever it goes to that line. And this is exactly what happened here. As you can see, this last weekly candle that just closed yesterday, it did try to go back to that trend line, and you can see what happened. But the way I see it is that it might try to break through this resistance again, okay, but it's not going to make it far. Okay, it's might get rejected just like this previous one got rejected, and then it will end up closing outside of it. Once that happens, I expect the price to go down all the way to the next big support, which is like around 35K, 34K. Okay, anywhere between this area is a huge support for Bitcoin. Between 30K and 35K, these are big support for Bitcoin. So remember, I said that we have this head and shoulder pattern, and in order for it to actually come to fruition, the price has to go up. It has to go up to like 53K. Okay, but when is that going to happen? That's the thing we don't know yet. So we don't know if this is going to bring us up, but from what I'm seeing is this might not bring us to 53k yet. So we might see the price go and retest the 30k level once again before it bounce back up to 53k. This is what I am expecting, but hey, again, with crypto, it's never a guarantee. That's why, you know, they say it's risky. So this is what I am seeing right here. I am expecting the price to get rejected, close below 40k at the end of this week. This is what I am expecting. Okay, now let's move down to the daily time frame and see what is happening. On the daily time frame here, we are actually still in a downtrend. Okay, we've been in a downtrend here for quite a while now, and it sort of looked like we're trying to get back to an uptrend, but it hasn't been successful yet. And you can see that here, you know, in order for us to be back to an uptrend, we need to create a high that is higher than this previous high. So this was the previous high here. Like, the price needs to go above this in order for us to be back in an uptrend. Currently, we're facing a resistance at 45k 700. This is where the big resistance is on the daily time frame. If we're able to break this 45k 700 resistance, then I expect the price to go all the way up to like 49k, which is where the next big resistance is. Okay, if we manage to break 49k resistance, then we can see Bitcoin go all the way to 53k, which is where the next big resistance is. Okay, this is what I am expecting. But if this fails, if Bitcoin fails to break 45k 700 this week, then we are for sure heading back down. That is what I am expecting. Now onto the trading opportunities that we can find for ourselves for this week. What are the trading opportunities that I can see here for us? So this is the 4-hour time frame that I am looking at. I was able to draw this trend line here on the 4-hour time frame, and so far it's been getting respected. You know, we have the first touch here and then the second here. This trend line here is another great trading opportunity. So with this trend line, you can expect to look for buying opportunities. If you trade leverage like me, I would definitely look for buying opportunities along this trend line here. So anytime the price come near this trend line, I would long Bitcoin, okay? However, if this trend line gets broken, then I would be looking for shorting opportunity for Bitcoin, aka selling opportunities. Okay, this is what I am seeing. We can also long it when the price comes here to 34k. This is another nice longing area. But aside from that, this is all I am seeing in the market. There's honestly nothing else happening. So for now, what we want to see is Bitcoin break the 45,700 resistance. If that happens, great. Then we can see Bitcoin go all the way to 49k. However, if we fail to break the 45k 700 resistance by the end of this week, then we can see Bitcoin go back all the way down below 40k. That's it. This is what I am seeing. If you guys are seeing any other pattern which I have not seen, then let me know in the comment section below. That is it for this analysis. I hope you found some value out of it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Also, if you're not yet subscribed to the channel, feel free to subscribe so that you can learn more on how to trade and invest in cryptocurrency. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.